Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie and this is another Rat Pack platoon. 3 TOGs, all from MI6, Tugboat, Damntheworld and myself on the Lakeview map. We've spawned in the north side of the map, and as usual, whenever you're in a TOG platoon, everyone in the chat goes absolutely crazy. It's like when Elvis went to Hawaii, everyone went absolutely bananas. The Beatles were back in Australia back in the 60s, and that's what it's like when you're in a TOG platoon with Damntheworld and Tugboat. We're on Lakeview, and we've decided they're as slow as anything, the TOGs, as you can probably see, 13-14 kilometres an hour. We're just going to rush the valley of death, and that enemy artillery will be licking his lips when he sees 3 TOGs going through the valley of death over on the west side of the map. Now the VK 30.01p Jager-S is going to help us. He's already said in the chat that he's going to come with us, and we are just going to as fast as we can go through the valley of death with these 3 massive arty bait TOGs. You can see Damntheworld's got the Aussie flag in his TOG. He's a proud Aussie, even though it's a British tank. We're going to fly through the valley of death. Well, fly is probably a bit of a stretch of the imagination. The TOGs can't fly in any capacity, but the OI experimental on the other side takes a shot and totally misses. 3 TOGs, the VK and the T40 is also going to back us up, and we're just going to fly through this valley. Dam and Tugboat have already fired a few shots and done a bit of damage. I'm a little bit too far to the left, so I'm going to cut around Tugboat, try and protect him from enemy fire and get a bit of damage for myself. During this game, like all platoons in MI6, we're on TeamSpeak. We're talking about what we're going to do, and we've said with our 1400 hit points each, we may as well just keep pushing. Gunner gets injured, but we fix him up pretty quick, and we're just going to roll over that rise. Take a few cheap shots. This Churchill, it looks like he's firing HE. He's only doing 20 odd damage a shot. We'll take the free. We'll take the free damage. No worries at all. Artillery's helping us, which is the tier 6 British artillery. As we roll over, taking the enemy out with no mercy on the way. We're only winning by 1, 4-3 at this stage. We're having a laugh as we're blowing them up. Damntheworld's in a bit of trouble there, but don't worry, he's definitely done his job. Got rid of that Chinukai, the tier 5 Japanese premium medium tank. And now we need to get rid of that VK, which Jager-S, our mate in the VK 3001, did for us. So now we're winning at 8-6. I'm on half health. I think Tugboat's looking okay, so we're just going to keep rolling all the way to their cap. Nothing happens quick in a TOG, so whenever we do a TOG platoon, we basically just try to go the shortest distance to where we think the action's going to happen. If we had have went city, by the time we had have got there, we'd probably be there about now, and the battle's just about over in the city. On the map you can see our looks, and our M3 Lee are carving things up over there. We're getting near to the enemy base. Little birdie, the little British tier 6 artillery, the FV 304, he's come through as well. He's using his or her speed and agility to get into a good spot quickly. I can tell I was spotted because the 6th sense has just gone off.
Crack hit.
And I've just been bounced. I've just bounced a shot from the Stug, which is lucky.
Target acquired. Enemy
but take 150 out of him. I've still got 556 hit points. VK has listened to our advice and gotten up front because he does have the most hit points, and he's probably a better chance at bouncing shots than the TOGs are. I've picked up 2 kills. Tuggy's done a heap of damage. Dam got 2 kills already. And now we're just going to sit on their cap to try and draw them back to engage us, because you can see there's nobody defending our cat apart from that Hellcat on the Lake Road. So I just roll on. The T40's helping us, the VK's helping us as well, and it looks like tugboats going to shoot from a different direction, which is good. So we've got 3 on the cap, 20 seconds until we cap them out. That should be enough to draw them back. It's a KV2 and the French artillery, last spotted near the city. The Wolverine's lighting us all up though, and the Cromie B will be making a return very soon. Tugboat being very sporting in his TOG, providing some cover for the T40 and maybe even the VK, and letting him know, use me as a shield, we can cap this out, no worries in the world. With 4 seconds to go, artillery hits us but doesn't seem to reset the cap. It doesn't actually hit us, he just gets nearby, and we've won by capping a sneaky TOG cap on Lakeview. What a game. As we look at the post-game battle results, you can see I didn't do too bad. I've got my second class mastery badge. Hand of God, survived and win the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Duelist, killing at least 2 enemy vehicles that damaged mine, and the fire for effect medal. 2,666 XP for my double, 50,000 credits. And you can see the 7 tanks that I damaged and killed. And look at that team score. 3 TOGs, top 3 in experience. Myself, Damntheworld and Tugboat, 1,400, nearly 1,300 and 600 damage. For the 3 of us, top 3 in experience, almost top 3 in damage, and a very healthy profit at the Tier 6 premium tank, the British Heavy TOG, which you can't buy anymore, so that's why I'm hanging on to this one forever, because it's always a good laugh, and it's like being a celebrity, bringing the TOG out to play in random battles, especially with a platoon of 3. Hope you've liked this quick video on the British Heavy tank, the TOG 2, the old guys, the old gang, I think it was called. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more battles with MI6 as we stir things up on the global map at Tier 6, 8 and 10. I really appreciate everyone watching these videos. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and keep an eye on MI6. Have a good weekend.